Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls. We're going to be doing some invasions today, and you might notice this character is not like my previous characters. This guy is named Strong Bro. As you can see, he's in the Dark Wraiths, and you can check out his statistics to see how this is different than other characters I've built. Level 39, so a little bit lower than usual. High strength, high endurance, not very high vitality, all things considered. This is very much a strength build. And if we check out our equipment, you can see that I'm basically using a Lightning Zweihander. I feel very self-conscious about my North American style accent every time I say that. And then just, you know, your standard like heater shield, but this thing does a lot of damage right here. Let's take a look at that in our weapon selection. So you can see it does 318 physical damage and 318 lightning damage as well. Very heavy though, you can check out the moveset. Slow as hell. And the reason I built this character is essentially because I was tired of getting skull fucked in Anor Londo by like 3 versus 1 assholes. So instead of being in Anor Londo, now I am in Sen's Fortress, which is, in my mind, possibly one of the most dickish places to invade, because there's always like the giant that throws the fire bombs at you, not to mention you're fighting on like bridges that are 2 inches wide. But in any case, I am excited to see this happen. I also made a special trip down to the female undead merchant, picked up 99 dung pies. So I am going to be that Zweihander lightning elemental weapon asshole just throwing poop at people the entire time. Excited to see how this goes. I will, as always, abuse the power of editing, so I will see you guys whenever this first invasion gets off the ground here. Amazing, after like 20 minutes we actually have our first invasion here. One of the things that's a little bit different about Sen's Fortress invasions versus Anor Londo is you do have to wait a long time sometimes. There's a couple of reasons for that. I guess maybe it's not as trafficked an area. People don't get stuck up here as long as they get stuck before the bosses in Anor Londo. And also, I might be a little bit too high of a level for Sen's Fortress, although probably not by much. But anyway, we're going to find Il Dottore LS now. Do you like my Italian accent? I've been practicing ever since the Assassin's Creed Brotherhood Let's Play, which inevitably got canceled. Now I'm just taking a look up at that top fortress right there to see if any of the enemies like the firebomb giant or the skeleton crossbow archer are still there. Because if not, that means he's probably at the top of the fortress right now, which means he could challenge the boss right away. And one of the very few things I don't like about invading in Sen's Fortress, apart from the long wait time between invasions, is the fact that a lot of people just go run away and challenge the area boss before they get to you. So, oh god! What's up, buddy? Alright, don't be scared. Is he just gonna run for the... What's he doing? Welcome to my nightmare, oh god! Well, that, clearly my bravado was not assured. That guy pretty much just destroyed me. I'm not even sure what weapon he was using. It was either the scythe or the life hunt scythe. And he's got a Silver Knight shield as well, so if you look at his equipment, it indicates that this guy is probably doing New Game Plus right now, or he's doing the bottomless box glitch, or he was given that equipment. I mean, that's not an excuse for me to necessarily lose that badly to him. I'm just saying that obviously he has some higher level equipment, so that's not like some scrub we just invaded doing Sen's Fortress for the first time. If it was, they probably would have just ran through the fog wall. But anyway, that was a really disappointing first invasion for me, but hopefully entertaining for you. It's kind of in keeping with that trend of, hey, it turns out Northernlion actually sucks pretty bad at Dark Souls PvP. I'll see you for the next invasion, when I will hopefully prove you wrong. Won't we, Strong Bro? Ah, we've got another invasion. I decided to switch up my invasion spot a little bit. We're going to invade inside the belly of Sen's Fortress now, as opposed to just the top of it. So this might be a little bit more confusing trying to find where the person is, but also if we find them, they are going to shit their pants right away, because there's going to be like swinging axe bridges and laser dick holes shooting lightning bolts at them. Alright, this is a pretty good spot for me to start at, except how the heck do I get down? I guess I just walk straight down and take a little bit of damage right off the start. That's kind of a weird place to start you. Alright, I see a laggy health indicator over there. It's so stupid that I had to take damage just to get down here. Now, I've got to be careful as well, obviously, because those axes can hit me off. But we'll make our way through here. It's clear that he has not been here. This is risky. but it also seems like the greatest place to have a duel in the history of mankind. I wonder where he is. The cool thing about Sen's Fortress is that you can see a lot of it from wherever you're standing. Now, I can make it through here pretty easily if I just sprint. Oh, that was closer than I expected. But we still made it, okay. It's like doing Sen's Fortress in reverse. Oh god! Oh god! He's got a bone wheel shield! Unforgivable! Betrayal! I'm gonna run. I'm gonna sprint through here. Come and get me, motherfuckers. I'm getting my poop out. Now's the time. Bring it on, dickholes. What are you gonna do? Yeah, I'd be scared too. Okay, he made it! I can't believe it. He's also wearing like super endgame gear. And I'm dead. Wow, what is with these like endgame phantoms and hosts chilling in Sen's Fortress? Must be a lot of fun for the host to just have another guy run through all the enemies for him. Do I sound bitter? I am a little bit bitter, but not because I'm losing, but just because it's so difficult for me to find like a fair fight. A dude who invades you in like full giant set with a probably upgraded bone wheel shield. I'm not even sure what his weapon was, but it tore through me like, well, like I was wearing armor that didn't have a belly on it. Let's put it that way. Sorry, telephone. I'm not going to pick you up right now. I'm in the middle of recording a Let's Play. It's pretty important business. Maybe you've heard of it. We're going to pick up our lost power here and then invade with our red eye orb again. And hopefully, at the very least, all I want for this camera, for this recording, is either a fair invasion where we butt-fuck each other on these axe bridges, or like a seriously unfair invasion where I just insert my sword directly into his rectum. Is that so much to ask? So anyway, I will let you guys know via the power of editing whenever this invasion actually succeeds, which could be a while actually. So be grateful that I'm going through this trouble. Wow, that invasion actually happened really quickly. In fact, so quickly, I'm not even sure if you guys could hear it before, but the person who called me is still leaving a message on my answering machine. So that is about 45 seconds of pure staticky rambling that I caught absolutely no part of. Hopefully I'm not invading the same guy again. I completely forgot his name, which is kind of a problem of mine. Oh great, another call, fantastic. Well, maybe we'll get to hear them. DJ Sketch, that sounds so familiar. I'm not sure if that's the last guy I invaded or if I've just invaded him before in the past. Or maybe he's invaded me. They're invading him! And then they're gonna invade me! Oh my god! Okay, seriously? I'm gonna have to go turn my phone's ringer off. Again, I'm not even sure if you guys can hear it, but this is aggravating. Specifically why I don't carry a phone with me. Barely made it through there again. I don't know why I'm going across the axe bridge. I guess I'm gonna try to lure them back. I don't see anybody yet. Oh, I forgot about the traps. Okay, boulders going this way, which is not the way they normally go. So I think this dude is in the boulder room. It's curious. If he's taken a trip like somewhere around here. Where are the two boulders going? Like if he's down there, we could just, oh my god, we could turn the boulder thing on him. Let's try it. So we'll push this down here. And maybe he'll die? I think he just got hit by it. We've got to watch that health bar down at the bottom. Oh my god, it's hitting him! Genius! Okay, now we'll rush a little bit down here and hopefully not get hit by the boulders ourselves. What happened to him? Maybe he's not down there anymore? Maybe I accidentally killed an enemy down there for him? But it seemed like it did more damage than a single enemy would. And now I'm totally lost inside Sen's Fortress, but that was still pretty baller, if you ask me. Alright, he's not on the elevator of death. Let's come back out through here. Can I even make it back now? It's going to be difficult running uphill. Again, I saw that health bar going down there. He might still be at like the very early part of Sen's Fortress, actually. Cannot open the door from this side, so I may have just screwed myself in a way. But I think I can make this run. Boulder. Oh, boulder 2? 2 boulders is too much. How does that happen? Alright, only 1 boulder this time. The laws of physics are being obeyed. It means it should be safe for me to come down this way. If I end up getting crushed to death by a boulder, I'm gonna be furious. Target destroyed. I'm the greatest invader of all time. I was really good at Mousetrap. Turns out that I don't even think he's been in the boulder room yet. I just got lucky. And then almost got killed because it won't let me shield. Took an arrow right through the fucking eye. Strong bro don't care. So again, that's another invasion where I succeeded through kind of roundabout circumstances. Remember that time I invaded in Anne Orlando and it looked like the dude just fell down the stairs to his death? I mean, you guys can look at my humanity meter here in the top left. It's 23, that's pretty good. That means I've won 23 invasions since getting the Red Eye Orb, which is pretty huge. That only happened yesterday, so I'm really not as bad at invading as you have seen on camera. Maybe I get a little bit of stage fright. Alright, so after a little technical issue that hopefully you guys will never be aware of, we're gonna restart our invasions here. So this should be like invasion 4 out of X, whenever we actually do get the invasion going off. But by the power of editing, you won't even see this interim period, so enjoy. And we do have a successful invasion. Actually, this is becoming maybe a better spot than the top of Sense Fortress. I've been invading at the top of Sense Fortress for maybe like, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours over the past couple of nights. But it seems like it takes a while to get action, because I guess the belly of Sense Fortress is much bigger, and the top of Sense Fortress, you know, most people don't spend a whole lot of time there. So who are we invading? Eatsing's your face. Alright. Pretty cool gamer tag, bro. Hopefully you got the skills to match up to that badass name you've given yourself. This guy was licking his lips, which made me think that the other guy was close, but maybe I'm reading too much into that. How about this lizard man? He's still alive. Okay, so we gotta go to this bridge again. The downside, of course, to being on the belly of Sense Fortress is that there is, like, a staggering amount of traps, and the thing itself is just big. So we'll put our Dark Hand away, go back to our Lightning Zwei Honda. I don't know. I feel like I sound like an idiot every time I say that. I probably do. Now, running across this trap does not really appeal to me. I think I got lucky last time when I did it, because I could easily just be killed. Or I could just jump over it. That's pretty badass, I guess. Now, where are these going? These boulders are going over here, which means he's probably still at the earliest part of Sen's Fortress. Which means it'll be safe for me to come down here. That guy's not usually standing there. But these guys, where's this lizard man? He's dead. Apparently I did hit that by accident. Now this should be where the boulders are coming from. We'll just wait a second to see if they come by. Remember, I have no sound, so I can't tell. Oh, yep, there they are. And this lizard man's still here. I'm very confused about what's going on in Sen's Fortress right now, but we will do a quick check down here. Oh god, I'm gonna get killed. What have I done? That wasn't even as close as I thought. Now, what about this guy? Oh, he's been through here. You can tell because this wall's been blown open. And is the lizard man in here dead? If so, I've taken the wrong way. Yep, okay. Time to book it. That's so weird. Where is he? Maybe he was getting the lightning spear. Alright, let's do it. You can do it, strong bro. This is why I put points in endurance. Well, this end, you can get more than 2 swings out of your sword before you die. Or before you get hit. The other thing is he could be using a camouflage spell. The camouflage spell actually makes you look like one of these statues. So it could be some massive trickery going on here. Let's put it that way. That guy's dead now! What the heck? And the boulder! You've trolled me! You are the ultimate troll! Eats in your face. Fuck that, I'm not ready to die here yet. We're using humanity to heal up. I can't believe I have to make this run again. And I'm not even in... I'm not doing Sense Fortress for me anymore. Oh, come on, I barely touched the rock. What is it, made out of fucking, like, sulfuric acid or something? This has been the best invasion video so far where I haven't seen anybody at all. Except for that one dude that just destroyed my face immediately. Come on! Get out of there! Get out of there! Strong bro, get up! Okay. Pop another humanity. I don't have a lot left. Just reassures the feeling that Sense Fortress is a total dickbag. Now, he's probably run through here. One would assume. Successfully made that jump, which surprised me a little bit. Where the heck is he? I feel like I'm just making another Sense Fortress video here. He hasn't been through here yet. I think. Very confusing indeed, my friends. Very confusing indeed. Could he possibly be over here? We're getting about the time when I should have to send this guy a message that says like, yo bro, what up, let's duel. Don't go human if you don't want to eat poo, man. I don't know, let's try it. Most people don't respond to these messages, but sometimes I'll send a message to a guy that's like, hey, where are you? And he's like, cool, I'll meet you in 2 seconds. And then he just destroys me immediately. Hopefully that won't be the case here. Send one of my trademark, where you at, bro? Spelled in as elite speak as I can get, so we'll obviously put an @ symbol in there. And then bro. Maybe use this B over here. And then we'll just use the standard. Where you at, bro? And then are there upside down question marks I could use? Yeah, we'll do 2 of those and 2. That, like, no matter what language he speaks, you understand exclamation points upside down means like serious urgency. It also does the secondary service of making him think, oh, I just saw a health bar down there at the bottom. Of making him think that perhaps I'm retarded. There he is. He's fighting a Titanite demon at the bottom. Oh my god. This guy is a badass. I can't make that jump though. Target destroyed. I wonder if that happened while he was checking his messages. I'm the greatest invader of all time! Don't always have to kill them with your sword. Sometimes you can kill them with your intellect, man. That's the advantage that I have. The old classic where you at, bro, interrobang assassination works every time. That's how they got Kennedy, you know. Yeah, I guess we'll just do another invasion here. I don't know, we're up to like 4 right now, but I still have barely had any combat. This has been more like a, I don't know, a puzzle box of despair. Alright, I'm gonna try to fit maybe one more invasion in. My recording software is really acting up, which is kind of unusual. And that's gonna cause some problems in the editing room, which is what I call my bedroom when I do editing. And hopefully that won't be a huge problem, but it does mean that I'm a little bit wary about recording like 3 hours of footage here and then trying to splice it together, because it could all end up out of sync, which occasionally happens. But anyway, we'll do one more invasion here. At the very least, we could do maybe 2 quick ones. I'd feel confident enough in that. But I will see you guys whenever this succeeds, and hopefully we'll actually get to engage in some combat, like some fisticuffs as opposed to just some mental gymnastics, or me trying to beat Sense Fortress in reverse for no reason. Alright, here we go. Our ultimate invasion. And hopefully I can be the ultimate warrior, or at the very least, Macho Man Randy Savage. So as we get in here, I'm praying we will actually see the person and not just try to destroy them with traps, although, you know, 13 Dead End Drive is a fun game. I would rather play it with the board itself. I see a message. I thought that was a Sunbro down there. Alright, Immortal Ricconi. That's Italian for Immortal Recon, which is the new game in the Tom Clancy Rainbow Six franchise. We're going to make our way through the standard gauntlet of Sense Fortress, which we have done for the past couple of invasions. Across this bridge, which doesn't even give us problems anymore, really. Just holding our shield up and taking a look downstairs. Not sure if you guys can make out everything that I can make out in like the little YouTube window compared to the screen that I'm watching this on right now. But I don't see anything, do you? Feel free to pause the video. That means to me that he is probably around the boulder room, somewhere in that vicinity. Oh god, there he is. Okay. Alright, bro. Don't inflict bleed on me, you big dickhole. You fucking ass. Okay, there you go. You asked for it. It is straight up poo time. Oh no. Oh no, you win. Alright, it's official. Northernlion is the worst invader in history. As always, thank you guys for watching. For what it's worth, I was trying to get across the bridge and force him to, like, fight me over there. Could have popped a humanity to heal, and while he was waiting, I was going to throw some poop at him and turn him toxic, but it didn't work out the way that I planned. Instead, I just kind of ran off the edge. But that's actually kind of what makes Sen's Fortress invasions so much fun, is that shit like this can happen. You know what? I'm not leaving. I'm not going out like that. We're doing one more invasion. Even if it does take me 20 minutes to set up for. As always, I'll see you guys when it comes time for this invasion to be shown, and it's not just interstitial footage of me waiting here and spamming the X button as failed to invade pops up on the screen. Alright, that was quick. No editing required, actually, although I did have to go check and make sure my computer did not fall asleep. Hopefully it's the same guy. What's his name? Immortal Espionage? Immortal Espionage! I was hoping I could invade the same guy again, because obviously he's right here. And I can just jump off the rafters like a crow from hell. Igloo's crazy. Yeah, okay. I agree with you. I really thought Igloo 3X was pretty good, but they made so many changes with Igloo 4X that I just thought, you know, what are you guys doing? You're completely undermining the sanctity of the Igloo number X series. Alright, I saw a health bar. It was way down there. So we're gonna have to make our gauntlet run here. If I had more patience, I would just wait on this bridge and then force them to come to me. But instead, you know, I'm trying to create an entertaining product for the internet. Gotta be a little bit more aggressive than usual. Try to jump over this thing. Fail miserably, but still make it, I believe. Did you see that thing just move? This thing is moving, right? Oh, that means he's got to be coming up here. This thing, like, I didn't know it actually had some kind of recourse for it moving, but, oh, alright, target destroyed. I'm the greatest invader in history. Bow down. I guarantee his corpse is down here. I don't want to go, though, because this boulder's going to crush me. But anyway, so that was, like, 4 successful victories. And 3 or 4 horrible invasions. Pretty amazing considering I don't even think I hit anybody with my sword the entire time. Kind of crazy, but as always, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully we'll actually be able to see some combat in the next invasion video, but hopefully this is kind of an interesting change of pace for you guys. And hopefully I stop saying hopefully, or hopefully someone will put me out of my misery. Again, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.